Alright, so we're super pushed today to get garden planted in these hills that are behind me. I've got 3 rows of hills. There's a row here, a row directly behind me, and a row to the right. So on the outside hills, we're going to plant our sweet corn. And then in the hills in the middle, we're going to start out with our North Georgia candy roaster from Davis Family Farm. We got this in the traveling seed box. And then we're going to finish up, because I know I can get more of this seed, I'm going to finish up with our Sweet Fall. That is the Nebraska. It's from Seed Savers. Sweet Fall squash from Seed Savers Exchange. It was grown and preserved by a family in Nebraska. The Ortha and Wallace Broker family of Nebraska. And so we're going to finish out with this, because I can get this at one of the local feed stores. And so we're going to start with the start with the North Georgia candy roaster and finish out with our what we call our Nebraska squash, Sweet Fall squash, and do a little bit companion gardening here. That's what you have to do when you have a little growing space and you have a lot you have to grow. A little garden space.
Only 10,000 square feet.
It's only 10,000 square feet. Then we have the little garden and the Three Sisters garden and my raised bed and hopefully pumpkin patch. We're going to plant pumpkins and squash in odd places this year. It's just wherever we can get them, because we have so much squash we want to grow. Mostly winter squash that's going to be keepers, like the North Georgia candy roasters. Oh, I got the wrong one. North Georgia candy roasters and the sweet squash. We'll also have our butternut squash, our spaghetti squash, and a bunch of different pumpkins and some holeless seeded squash. I can't remember the name of them right now. Tiger squash or something. Lady Godiva. Gary remembered. Lady Godiva squash. And then we still have like our acorn squashes and zucchini and yellow squash. We grow a ton of squash, so Gary and I are going to get after it. He's making holes in the hills behind me. Hopefully the wind is not so bad that you can't hear me. That's just something we have to deal with, and we just decided we're going to film anyway, do the best we can with what we have, because the wind isn't cutting us a break this year. So we're just having to film in the wind, and if you guys get wind, you get wind. It'll be the real life of homesteading in Kansas. Gary, tell us what you're doing.
I'm outstanding in my field.
You're going to have to talk really loud.
I'm planting okra. I'm planting okra, or we're planting okra. We tilled up some ground here and we dug a row in it, hoed a row in it with a string line and a hoe, and then we put okra in it, and now I'm putting composted goat manure on top of it to cover it up. This is my Grandpa Cargill's okra seed that my grandpa gave me seed 20 some odd years ago when Cyndi and I were first getting started gardening, and seed he had saved from his okra. He gave me some okra seed, and we've been keeping seed going from that original seed, and we just call it Grandpa Cargill's okra, and that's what we're planting today.